Picture this. A wild-haired Essex lad, all youthful bravado, roaring through London's gritty streets on a rusty scooter that's seen better days, juggling plump, juicy tomatoes like he's gunning for the lead in a culinary circus. Then, bam, we're in a steamy kitchen where garlic crackles and spits like tiny fireworks. Olive oil twirls with the grace of a ballroom dancer, and Jamie Oliver flashes that signature lopsided grin, oozing mischief as if he's just unlocked the sacred vault of everlasting flavor. Suddenly, the scene explodes. Rabid crowds chanting his name, cookbooks cascading off shelves in a glorious avalanche of paper and promise, and outraged lunch ladies, faces twisted in fury, hoisting ladles like battle axes from a medieval siege, all while he brandishes a carrot with the fiery zeal of a foodie revolutionary. This is Jamie Oliver, chef, TV tempest, and Google's undisputed culinary darling.
To double check that it can be done in 15 minutes, which it can be, by the way.
But why? Why does this self-dubbed naked chef, calm down folks, it's the dishes that get stripped bare, not him, rake in millions of searches every year? Is it that boy next door charm? The glorious chaos of his kitchen antics? Or that time he served up a burger so catastrophically sad it became an internet punchline for the ages? Buckle up, flavor fiends. We're diving headfirst into the sizzling, saucy, drama-drenched epic of why Jamie Oliver rules as one of the most Googled chefs alive. Grab a fork, a spoon, heck, grab the whole drawer. This is gonna be absolutely outrageously pukka. Born in 1975 in Clavering, England, Jamie Oliver grew up in a pub. No, not living under a bar stool, but literally in the Cricketers, his parents' restaurant. While most kids were playing with toy cars, little Jamie was chopping veggies. By the time he was a teenager, he could probably whip up a beef Wellington in his sleep. His talent wasn't just impressive, it was obvious. He attended Westminster Catering College.
Menus each week, which we plan at the start of the academic year, and all our students know what rotation they're going to be on, so they know in advance.
Honed his craft, and by the late 90s, he was working at the iconic River Cafe in London. Let's rewind the tape to 1999, a simpler era of flip phones, frosted tips, and boy bands crooning about heartbreak. Into this culinary wasteland struts Jamie Oliver, a 23-year-old pub kid from Essex. With a mop of hair and a grin so crooked it could charm a tax auditor. His show, The Naked Chef, crash lands on BBC Two. And boom, he's an instant sensation. He's not just slicing onions, he's vibing with them, flinging herbs like a rock star tossing guitar picks, and slapping pukka on everything like it's a magic spell. The pitch? Cooking's not for posh twits in tuxedos. It's raw, real, and simple enough for your hungover mate to handle. The world loses its mind. His cookbook rockets to #1 faster than you can say basil pesto, outselling every British scribbler except maybe Rawling and her wizard boy. He's even summoned to whip up grub for Tony Blair at 10 Downing Street. Picture that. A scrappy lad from Clavering dishing up for the Prime Minister? Google's infant search bars start humming, "Who's this cheeky chef? How do I make his tagliatelle? Why is he so bloody likable? He's not some stuffy Michelin maestro. He's the guy you'd split a pint with, spilling sauce and laughing it off. That's the secret sauce. Jamie's a movement, not a chef. But hold your horses, because fame this tasty comes with a side of sizzling drama, and it's about to boil over. Fast forward, and Jamie's no longer just a TV pretty boy. He's a full-blown empire, a culinary Caesar with a wooden spoon for a scepter. Cookbooks? He's churned out over 20, selling millions. Only J.K. Rowling's wand-waving beats him in the UK. Restaurants? Jamie's Italian sprouts across the globe like garlic in a vampire free zone. 42 spots at its peak, from Dubai to Dublin. TV? He's got shows stacked like pancakes. Jamie's Kitchen, Jamie's 15-minute meals, Jamie Saves Your Soul? Okay, I made that last one up, but you get it. Sainsbury tosses him 1.2 million pounds a year to sprinkle his charm on their ads. Buy this chicken, it's pukka. Google's on fire. Jamie Oliver net worth, a juicy 180 million pounds. Jamie Oliver roast chicken, he's untouchable. With TV success came restaurants. A lot of restaurants. Jamie Oliver's restaurant empire exploded. Jamie's Italian, 15, Barbacoa. At its peak, he had over 40 locations worldwide. He wasn't just a chef, he was a brand. His restaurants were designed to deliver high-quality, affordable Italian food. And for a while, they did just that. But then things went south fast. 2019, almost all his UK restaurants shut down. Debt, financial missteps, competition, boom. Over 1,000 employees lost their jobs overnight. It was one of the biggest food empire crashes in modern history. And yet, Jamie Oliver? Still standing. How? Plot twist, the empire starts to wobble like a badly set panna cotta. Jamie's Italian, total disaster. By 2019, it's 80 million pounds in the hole. Restaurants shuttered, suppliers raging, and town councils left sweeping up the mess. Critics sharpen their knives. All sizzle, no steak. Then there's the shell fiasco. Our green-thumbed hero inks a 9 million pound deal with an oil titan to fancy up petrol station sandwiches. The hypocrisy stinks worse than week-old fish. The internet roars. Jamie's a sellout, searches Spike. Jamie Oliver controversy. Jamie Oliver shell deal. And he just shrugs, letting the pot simmer. It's witty. It's wild. It's a Shakespearean fall from grace. And we can't look away. The Pukka Prince has egg on his face. And Google's loving every messy minute. But Jamie's not just about flamin' flops. He's got a soul and it's on a mission. Enter 2005's Jamie's School Diners, where our hero swaps the scooter for a cape and storms Britain's cafeterias like a culinary Captain Planet. Picture him charging in, brandishing broccoli like Excalibur, ready to banish the dreaded turkey Twizzler, a deep-fried abomination that's basically sadness in sausage form. Ladies' lunch scowl. Who's this floppy-haired prat telling us chips aren't veggies? But Jamie's undeterred. He's armed with grim stats. Kids are ballooning, diabetes is spiking, and school lunches are a nutritional crime scene. The drama hits fever pitch when he hauls a chicken carcass onto live TV, showing kids the gory truth behind nuggets, feathers, guts, and all. It's disgusting. It's genius. It's pure Jamie. Parents cheer, kids gag, and the government buckles, pumping 280 million pounds into school meals. Google goes nuts. Jamie Oliver's school campaign. Jamie Oliver turkey Twizzler ban. He's a hero. He snags an Emmy, a TED Prize, even a most inspiring political figure nod. But not everyone's clapping. Critics snipe. He's a sanctimonious rich boy preaching to the plebs. And some parents just want their nuggets back. Love him or loathe him, he's ignited a food fight for the ages. And that's why we're still searching. He's not just cooking, he's crusading. One carrot at a time. So why does Jamie out-Google every chef from Heston's Molecular Wizards to Gordon Ramsay's profanity-laced meltdowns? It's not the Michelin stars. Jamie's got none. It's not the perfection. His insanity burger was so overhyped it got roasted harder than a Christmas goose. He's everywhere. Cookbooks, TV, YouTube, social media. Jamie never disappeared. Even after his restaurant downfall, he kept evolving. The pandemic cooking boom. During COVID, everyone was forced to cook at home. Jamie pumped out recipes and people Googled him like crazy. He's still on a food mission. School food, nutrition, food waste, he's still fighting for a change. Love him or hate him, he's persistent. The guy's just likable. Even with all the drama, he remains the friendly, excited chef we all secretly wish was our best friend. He's not done yet. With new projects, books, and TV shows, Jamie Oliver refuses to fade away. He's constantly rebranding, evolving, and staying relevant. And when someone stays in the public eye this long, people keep Googling. So why does Jamie out-Google every chef? It's because he's us. Gordon is a chef who became a star. Jamie's a star who cooks. His recipes? Idiot-proof. 15-minute meals for that frazzled dad or the student who thinks gourmet is adding ketchup to ramen. His vibe? Total chaos. Spilling passata, botching a flip, laughing like it's all a big joke. Google says he's pulling 4.4 million searches a year, second only to Ramsay worldwide. He's flawed, gloriously so. His fried rice once enraged Asia. Mate, that's not how it's done. And his veggie lasagna got called a crime against Italy. But that's the intrigue. He's real, raw, relatable. Drama trails him like a shadow. Restaurant wrecks, shell scandals, Twizzler wars. But he keeps bouncing back, grin intact. We search him because he's the guy who taught us garlic's a hug in bulb form, then accidentally rewrote school menus. He's the underdog who became a king, and Google's his throne.
Soften the potatoes, but most importantly, you convert that garlic to being creamy on the inside. And when it goes in the pan with the beautiful beef juices, it's gonna be caramelized and gorgeous.
There you have it, the unfiltered, uncut, utterly bonkers tale of Jamie Oliver, the naked chef who bared his soul to become Google's darling. From scooter riding rebel to lunchroom revolutionary, he's a whirlwind of charm, flops, and fearless flavor. He's burned bridges, burned burgers, and somehow still burns bright. Love him, hate him, you're Googling him either way. Smash that like button if he's ever rescued your dinner or your kid's lunchbox. Subscribe for more tasty deep dives and drop a comment. Catch you next time, Food Fam. Stay hungry.